If you're wondering which smartwatch for fitness are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. Samsung Galaxy Watch 7. This thing tracks your fitness like a stalker with a PhD in sports science, boasting upgraded sensors that can tell you everything from your heart rate to your metabolic health through some fancy ages index that basically judges how much junk food you've been eating. The GPS connects faster than my ex blocked me on social media, but good luck getting accurate readings when you're cycling through a forest because apparently trees are kryptonite to this thing's location tracking. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's solid for most workouts, but if you're a serious cyclist, you might end up more lost than a tourist without Google Maps. Xiaomi Redmi Watch 5. I put this budget beast through the gym gauntlet, and it actually kept up better than my motivation on a Monday morning, with heart rate accuracy that only missed by about 6 beats per minute during rowing, which is honestly impressive for something that costs less than a fancy dinner. The real plot twist is that it somehow nailed strength training better than the Apple Watch, proving that sometimes the underdog actually knows what the hell it's doing when you're pumping iron. Would I buy it? Yes. For the price, this thing punches above its weight class harder than a chihuahua with anger management issues. Huawei Watch Fit 3. This Apple Watch wannabe has an identity crisis, but damn if it doesn't last 11 days on a single charge, which is longer than most of my relationships and definitely longer than any Apple Watch has ever dreamed of lasting. The fitness tracking is solid, with over 100 sports modes, though I'm pretty sure half of them are just different ways to say, you moved your arm around. And the default voice announcements during workouts sound like a robot having an existential crisis. Would I buy it? Maybe. The battery life is chef's kiss perfect. But if you can handle looking like you're wearing a knockoff Apple Watch, go for it. Coros Weight Pace 3. This little plastic fantastic gives you 30 hours of GPS tracking and heart rate accuracy that's within 1.54 beats per minute of a chest strap, making it more reliable than my sleep schedule and definitely more consistent than my workout routine. The downside is it looks about as fancy as a calculator watch from the 90s, and the screen brightness in low light is weaker than my willpower around pizza. But hey, at least it won't die on you during an ultramarathon. Would I buy it? Yes. If you're a serious runner who cares more about performance than looking like you stepped out of a tech commercial, this is your jam. Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra. Finally, Samsung made a watch that doesn't suck at GPS tracking, with dual frequency positioning that actually works and battery life that won't leave you stranded like every other Samsung watch before it. The heart rate sensor is decent for running, but turns into a confused mess during cycling, basically becoming as useful as a chocolate teapot the moment you hop on a bike. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's the best Wear OS watch if you need something that won't die in 2 days, but if you're a cyclist, you might as well strap a magic 8-ball to your wrist for heart rate readings. Amazfit Active 2. This $99 beast tracks 164 sports modes and somehow manages to count my bicep curls automatically, though it gets confused when I'm doing squats because apparently my arms aren't moving enough for its liking. The battery lasts longer than my last relationship at 10 days, but the heart rate sensor decides to take a coffee break whenever I'm wearing the vegan leather strap. Would I buy it? Yes. For the price of a decent dinner, you get a fitness tracker that works better than watches costing 3 times more. Google Pixel Watch 3. This thing comes with more artificial intelligence than my ex had actual intelligence, giving me daily readiness scores and telling me when I'm overtraining like a concerned mother. The running form analysis is so detailed it basically roasts my technique worse than Gordon Ramsay roasts amateur chefs, but at least it comes with 6 months of Fitbit Premium so I can cry about my poor cardio load in style. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's great if you want Google to judge your fitness habits while simultaneously draining your wallet with subscription fees. Garmin Forerunner 265. The GPS accuracy on this bad boy is so precise it could probably track me sneaking to the fridge at 3 a.m. And the AMOLED screen is brighter than my future. The only thing missing is maps, which means I can track every step of getting lost but can't actually find my way home without pulling out my phone like some kind of caveman. Would I buy it? Yes. It's the Goldilocks of running watches. Not too basic, not too complicated, just right for people who actually want to improve their running without selling a kidney. Xiaomi Watch 2. This lightweight aluminum beauty supports over 150 sports modes and has dual-band GPS that's more accurate than my aim in first-person shooters, locking onto satellites faster than I lock onto excuses to skip leg day. The battery life is shorter than a TikTok attention span at just 2 to 3 days, and the interface is clunkier than my dance moves after a few beers. Would I buy it? No. Sure, it looks pretty and tracks everything, but charging it every other day is more commitment than I'm willing to give to a relationship, let alone a watch. OnePlus Watch. 3. This Wear OS powerhouse gives me more running metrics than I know what to do with, including something called vertical oscillation that apparently measures how much I bounce like a kangaroo on espresso. The heart rate tracking keeps up with chest straps better than I keep up with my New Year's resolutions. But it takes forever to realize I've started running, missing the first 200 to 300 meters like it's fashionably late to the party. Would I buy it? Yes, at $350. It's pricier than my monthly coffee budget, but the battery life outlasts every other Android smartwatch, and the fitness features are more comprehensive than my last physical exam. Garmin Instinct 3. This rugged beast lasts up to 24 days on a single charge and has an AMOLED screen that won't blind you in the dark, but it's bulkier than a brick and still uses Garmin's older heart rate sensor instead of their fancy new one. The GPS tracking is solid as a rock, and it has a built-in flashlight for when you inevitably get lost on your midnight fitness adventures. Though it lacks offline maps, which is like having a car without a steering wheel. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's perfect if you want a watch that survives nuclear winter, but don't mind looking like you're wearing a small computer on your wrist. Amazfit Balance. This water-resistant warrior can handle 50 meters underwater and tracks over 150 sports, including belly dancing, because apparently that's a thing now, with dual-band GPS that's more accurate than my life choices. The automatic activity detection actually works unlike my motivation to exercise, and the sleep tracking is so good, it probably knows about dreams I forgot I had. Would I buy it? Yes. It's like having a fitness coach, sleep therapist, and swimming instructor all rolled into one affordable package that won't make your wallet cry. Garmin Venu 3. This glossy fitness powerhouse has an outstanding sleep coach program and morning reports that tell you exactly how screwed you are for the day ahead. Plus, it tracks 30 different activities, including meditation for when you realize how out of shape you are. The GPS can be slower to connect than my brain on Monday mornings, and sometimes the heart rate sensor lags behind like me chasing the ice cream truck. Would I buy it? Yes, it's the perfect middle ground between serious fitness tracking and actually looking presentable in public. Plus, the battery lasts longer than most of my relationships. Garmin VoActive 6. This compact fitness tracker now has 80 sport modes, including snowboarding and kayaking, with running dynamics and pace guidance that make you feel like a professional athlete until you actually start running. The case is 2 millimeters thinner than its predecessor and has double the storage space, though it still can't track triathlons, which is like selling a car without wheels to racing enthusiasts. Would I buy it? Yes. At $299, it's cheaper than therapy and gives you all the fitness tracking you need without the premium price tag that makes your credit card weep. Apple Watch Ultra 2. This beast packs 12 hours of GPS runtime and dual-frequency GPS that's more accurate than my ex's excuses. But the heart rate tracking goes to shit during high-intensity workouts when you actually need it most. The battery life is decent for a smartwatch, but still makes you look like a charging cable addict compared to proper fitness watches. And at this price point, you'd expect it to at least make you coffee in the morning. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's the perfect blend of smartwatch and sports watch if you're already married to the Apple ecosystem and don't mind paying premium prices for premium disappointment. Apple Watch Series 10. Apple's latest fitness darling comes with water temperature sensors for swimming and enough workout modes to make a gym bro weep with joy. But the battery life is still shorter than a TikTok attention span. The training load feature finally arrived to help you figure out when to push harder or when to admit defeat, though it's basically playing catch-up to what Garmin has been doing for years while looking prettier. Would I buy it? No. It's like buying the budget version of something that's already overpriced, when you could just get the Ultra 2 or switch to a real fitness brand. Garmin Fenix 8. Solar Sapphire. This absolute unit delivers 84 to 145 hours of battery life that makes other watches look like they're powered by hamsters. Plus, navigation tools so good, you could probably find your way out of a relationship with them. The heart rate accuracy is solid during steady efforts, but turns into a lying piece of garbage during intervals, which is exactly when you need accurate data to know if you're dying or just being dramatic. Would I buy it? Yes. It's basically the Swiss Army knife of fitness watches that happens to cost as much as a small car payment, but will outlast your motivation to actually use it. Garmin Lily 2 Active. This tiny powerhouse finally got GPS and can track everything from running to yoga while looking so fashionable that people might actually think you have your life together. The 9-day battery life is impressive for something this small, but the display doesn't automatically light up when you raise your wrist, making you look like you're constantly checking a broken watch. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's perfect if you want serious fitness tracking without looking like you strapped a computer to your wrist, though you'll spend half your time tapping the screen like a confused boomer. Huawei Watch GT5 Series. This bad boy delivers up to 14 days of battery life that makes Apple Watch users cry into their daily charging cables. Plus, swimming tracking so good, it can tell what stroke you're doing better than your swimming coach. The heart rate tracking works great until you actually start sweating during intense workouts, and the brightness maxes out at 1200 nits, which is basically useless when you're running in actual sunlight. Would I buy it? Yes, at $315 to $470. It's the budget king that gives you premium features without the premium ass-kicking your wallet usually gets. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the smartwatch for fitness for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.